What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video, we are back with Maruzensky, just preparing for the CM as usual. Have the usual parents, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think this may be different because I don't remember using Hishi Amazon. The only reason why I did is because it was enough to bring Maruzensky's D aptitude of dirt to an A. So I was like, all right, why not? And then I'll just use a different parent for the rental. And I decided to give that to Mile, just in case I can get both dirt and mile distance. That's pretty much what I've been trying to do if possible. I forgot who, though, that doesn't have it. I don't know if it was Hishi Amazon or... I just think it's Hishi Amazon, I'm not sure. But set up the same as usual. I mean, if you look over here, the same thing for my leader build, which is which is for either Hoko Tadomai or even, well, even for a Guri Cap, even though I use there's a betweener for this time around. And then the only difference would be when I switch to my chasers, when I use a different wise card. But other than that, it's gonna be pretty much the same setup. 2 speed, 1 wise, power, friend card, and also guts card. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're just gonna jump into this. I don't think I need to double this. At least I shouldn't have been, but I think I have, just because of force of habit. But we're gonna jump into this. But before we go into the training and the comments, if you guys haven't joined a circle or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, click request and join. It'll let me know that you want to join. Go to the comment section, let me know that you sent the request, and also what's your in-game name, just so I know that it is you who sent it in. I can match it just to make sure that you're the one who gets accepted into the circle. But yeah, that is pretty much it on that. Let us jump into the training as I load up the comments. Let's go over here and see what we can do in the first turn or two. And yep, there we go. Let's do one more turn before we go over the comments. Yeah, we'll go here. So the first couple comments are gonna be from Nova as usual. Long story short, it's an exception to my preference for the plot overall. Hold on. You think I'd remember, but I don't. After all this time, I don't. Probably should have chosen wise, but you know what? I went with stamina just because I know I won't be working on stamina too much. But moving on with the comment, Ryan fits the plot narrative, but the hair is more than a cardinal sin at this point. It should be a crime against Musume. Yeah, her hair is not the best. Probably, no, not even probably. It's definitely the worst hair design in all of the Musume designs. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't remember seeing a hairstyle besides Ryan's that really made me question it and just not like the hairstyle. I would say, hold on, let me see if I could take a look. Characters, now let's do character profiles. I'm just looking down all the characters, all the Umas, just to see, you know. That one. I'm pretty sure there isn't, but just to not be completely rude towards Ryan, because I'm not trying to be rude, it's just they decided to give her that hair, you know. Yep, nothing really stands out. Nothing really stands out like Ryan's. Nope, I see her now. Yep, I've gone all the way down, and yeah, it's definitely just Ryan. I really have no choice but to rest, but I can at least level up the potatoes. Next comment says, I've been saying Kamo Musume as a form of subliminal messaging. I guess I need to keep working on it more. Eventually, all will realize the greatness of Kamo Musume. I don't want to burst your bubble, but can't really be realized if it's not necessarily a thing. Just saying. But you can keep trying. You can keep trying. I won't stop you. I don't know my own results from the race. If Eugen beats me, then I'm not surprised. Like I said before, I don't know what I'm doing. Should I be concerned? I honestly don't know. I view Eugen as an upper tier Uma trainer along with Tanoki and Nuz and Shushu. So really, I'm not that surprised. I'm just here for the casual Uma experience, and I do like high stats and more. High stats more than skill knowledge. Well, I don't know about me. Sure, just by, I guess, if you want to say pure through just support cards, you are getting higher results than me. But I wouldn't say I'm as knowledgeable as Eugen, for example, or even Tanoki and others, because I feel like they do know more than me as well. Maybe a little bit more general stuff, I guess. Maybe it's the most I would say, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Um, like I would like to say I know what I'm doing most of the time, as in just like the whole general training, general understanding of my support cards because it's basically what I use. If I didn't by now, then it, you know. But that's all pretty much like I do know when it comes down to like more of the skills, because I'm just used to the skills that I pick because of the support cards I use. It's because it's usually the same, is what I'm saying. So it's easier for me to pick skills at the end of the run because I'm used to just picking the usual skills because nothing really changes. So other than the others where I'm just kind of unsure of, I usually just end up picking up the usual ones because they add up to either add up or are not. I don't have enough skill points to get all of them. So I had different support cards and that'd be a different story, but I don't. So yeah. And I will be honest. I will be honest. Some of the stuff I did learn, or a good amount of the stuff that I did learn, what came from Eugen, Noki Nuts, whenever they would give me some advice or whatever in the comments. And even in the before with Darren Endless, he would also uh give some info. So it wasn't just me. I didn't learn it from just myself looking into stuff because I honestly don't look into guides or anything. Everything I learned is from how I play and whatever you guys say. For the support cards, obviously there's Game Tora, so not necessarily me remembering anything unless by repetition. But other than that, I wouldn't say I know necessarily way more than you. Probably just a little bit more, but other than that, I wouldn't say too much. But I will say, if you did care about it just a little bit more, you would be doing better than what you what you are doing currently. that is one thing. If you cared just a little bit more, maybe you'd be doing. Maybe you would have reached UC. Maybe. I know I probably should have checked this earlier, but okay. I'm just making sure that OBS is picking up my mic. Did I post that video already? I think I did. Right? I think I did. I think in the most recent Zenless Zone video, Zenless Zone 0 video, that's one of the reasons why I kind of just got a little worried, paranoid, whatever you want to call it. Is because in that video, after the first cutscene, I realized my mic wasn't getting picked up. So at least it was after the first cutscene, and it was just my mic and not the actual game. If it didn't pick up the game audio, that would have been worse than just not my mic. Because for the agent stories, I can't go back to the beginning or replay it. So yeah. Thankfully it wasn't as bad. All I had to do was redo the intro and just let the beginning go on by itself. But enough of that. There is a response from Tanoki, and it says, I wonder if different people see the same result in the room. Yesterday I had 2 rooms that my Aguri got trapped behind in, and then 1 where she was second. Today my Aguri won 1 room, and my new Ricky won 1 room. 1 room we just kind of floundered in. I'm pretty sure it's the same results for every person who joins the race, at least. So I guess 3 people should have the same result. I'm pretty sure. Only reason being is because it's the same room, and definitely should be the same result. Although I don't see the results, but I'm pretty sure it is. So I usually just figure out the results from Eugen. Doesn't sound like a legitimate answer, but I'm just pretty sure that's just the way it goes. It works. Next comment says, I can rest easy with Wua since I'm skipping 1.2. Gotcha. I think I'm pretty much in the same boat as well. Most likely skipping 1.2. Not because I don't like the painter chick or the the glasses chick, as Nova wouldn't pull for because of that. But it's mainly because I want to make sure I have enough pulls for the next character, because 1.2 seems kinda not kinda, but it seems pretty mid, not gonna lie. But it's not that I hate the character banners. It's just one of them is a guy, so I'm most likely not gonna pull. The other reason is I don't have enough currency asteroids to do any more pulls. So I guess the only video or videos that will get recorded for Wuthering Waves is if there's any story update, any new companion missions, or anything like that. Me and Megane had a long time war with each other, and it's a shame that the new girl is a Megane. It's a shame, I guess. Going into the weekend, I might finally decide to go Fed 2P, forced to pay for or F2P, as in FED for F. F2P, forced to pay for Zenless. I really don't have the time to grind a story for more rocks, and I do want to try my chance at the comp chick, dumping 100 in to see what comes out. Wish me luck. Well, I'm pretty sure one of these comments most likely has your results, but regardless, I'm gonna say I wish you luck. Regardless, because I haven't seen that comment yet, because I'm going from the beginning to the end. So I'm gonna assume it's one of your later comments. But I am not surprised you have decided to spend 100 regardless of you being behind in the story or in the game, or you would have done that in the beginning when Ellen was still out. I'm not surprised regardless that you still ended up spending 100. I wouldn't say you were necessarily forced to pay this time around. I think this time you kind of forced yourself with not catching up in the story to get the currency and all the other stuff that you can unlock to get more stuff with missions, side commissions, and all that. Although, unfortunately, it's a time thing. So I don't necessarily blame you, but then again, if you had spent the time, you probably wouldn't have had to spend the 100, because I don't know exactly how far you are from your polls or anything like that. But regardless, I do wish you luck. Hopefully, I see the good news later on in your comments. And I will say, since if you are pulling for Yuen, and if you do end up getting her, um, well, I guess we'll just wait till the results before I say this. So, other than that, let's move on to the next comment just to see if how much farther we have before we see your results. The next comment says, some animes I have watched this season are getting delayed indefinitely. Ooh. Which ones are those? Now I'm curious because it could end up being one of the ones I will most likely end up watching. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see which ones those are. Because that would suck. Or it just sucks already because they're already delayed indefinitely. So, but that makes me feel like I should just wait for everything to resume. Anime delays have been getting worse in recent years, and I think the industry is burning out their talents to an insane degree. I get that's Japanese culture and whatnot, but I wouldn't want to work in the industry. I guess instead of anime watching, I need to do more gacha lore reading. At least they don't delay between chapters. Yeah, the work culture in Japan it's a different story. And we get to see a good bunch of it in anime, not gonna lie. But even then, yeah, the hard work in there to unhealthy standards, so to speak. In recent years, I'm actually not aware of which animes have been delayed in the most recent years. I'm aware of the ones in like the early to mid 2010s that were delayed for a good amount of time. Well, a good example would be Blue Exorcist, even Classroom of the Elite season 1 had a pretty good gap between season 1 and season 2. Um there's a couple I can't remember off the top of my head. Um but I am curious to see which ones in the recent seasons have been delayed, because I'm pretty sure there is going to be a good bunch of them that could be the ones that I want to watch. As for gacha lore reading, it would have to depend on the gacha. It would have to depend on the gacha. Although, there are still things I need to catch up on. For example, Wuthering Waves. I still need to do the one exploration quest, and I should be good for 1.1. I don't know why I've delayed it for this long, but but I'll get it done before 1.1 ends. Because if I don't, then I'll miss out on stuff. But other than that, I think that's the only thing I need to do anyway to 100% Mount Firmament. Also, oh, and also, I finally reached the next ascension phase. So And then I also got Chun-Li, only Chun-Li and her weapon to level 90 with with what very little shell credits I had. But it's all good. Now I gotta just work on Yinlin. Marina's way behind. I don't think I even got her to level 80 yet. But I also don't have enough of the materials to level up characters, so debating if I should just use my daily stamina to farm for it. I know the tacit Discord drops are up, but I kind of don't think I need them at the moment. I do and I don't, because Chung-Li's isn't exactly good yet. Like, two of the level ones for sure could be better. Uh, and then one or even both of the level threes that I have, because I'm running a four, 2 3s, and 2 1s on her. If you know, you know. But yeah, I don't know what to do because of the amount of mats that I'm missing, as in the resonator mats to increase their levels, shell credits in general, and I need to farm some other stuff because I'm gonna need other materials to bring up Arena and Jinsei and everyone else, just so I can at least have 2 complete teams. But that's gonna take a while because of the shell credits. But let's see, moving on. I've been focusing on Girls Frontline more now that a new chapter to the lore has come out. As usual, I'm getting depressed just by reading the first parts of the lore. It's a good thing that GFL 2 won't need that much GFL 1 knowledge to play. You could always look up the lore for GFL 1 online without even having to play the game. I'd recommend that because GFL 1 gameplay is dated and could be very frustrating if you have no idea what's going on. Like I said, I don't exactly know why I stopped playing Girls Frontline. I know around that time I had already been playing a good amount of gachas. Whether if it was 10 or close to 10. And probably I just wasn't feeling Girls Frontline. And so I tried to play Neural Cloud. To be fair, I don't think I gave it too much of a chance. But at the same time, I was probably focusing more on my other games as well. But yeah. If I do want to know the lore, I'll look into it more. For the game lore at least. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Princess Connect Fest, Uma Fest, and Counterside Fest going on this month. So I do expect a lot of pain and suffering for those that are considered sad mustards. For those lucky mustards, this will be the month to shine. Well, I don't play Princess Connect anymore since Global died. Counterside, I don't play. It never really stuck after a month. Like, I did try my best, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't take the time to really go through the game, but it just like Girls Frontline, it just disappeared into nothingness. I do still have my account, but also the other issue when I did try to start playing Counterside was I know before I was able to log in through Steam with my actual account that I made through my phone at first. But then for some odd reason, I couldn't do that last time, so I kind of just lost even more interest to wanting to play Counterside. But all I really have is Pretty Derby, which is in a week and a half, 2 weeks. What's the calendar looking like? In like 2 weeks. Pretty much 2 weeks. As I look at the calendar. If let me see something. Playable characters. Last year was Top Road. Yeah, so it's either gonna be on the 23rd or 24th when the half anniversary comes out. One of those. But it's either a Friday or a Saturday. I'm hoping it's a Friday. Reason being is pretty simple. It's pretty simple. I don't it's just because it's Saturday, so that's pretty much it. But if I have to record on Saturday, it's fine. I'm pretty sure I know I did that for the anniversary and also even for the CM, so it's all good. Dang, 5th place. And also, let me also check when the CM is, because I don't remember the exact date. Oh, this is the wrong tab. How much longer do we even have for the? Oh, we only have like a few more days for the uh summer event that we have going on. I think it ends on the 14th, if not the 13th. One of those. Where's the CM? When does this start? The 22nd. Huh. So the CM will be going on at the same, like, no. Yeah. Pretty much the CM will be going on during the half anniversary. Because it starts on the 24th. And I did say the banner or this anniversary itself should be on the 23rd or 24th also. So let me see 2 years ago. Yeah. So if Side Games is gonna be consistent with their half anniversary date, it should be on the 23rd. Then the next day we should be getting to see him. Which I guess either way I'm recording on Saturday, huh? Well, let's see. Day 1 is on Saturday, if that's Saturday night. The day 2, actually, I think we could just go day 2. Because day 2 will come out Sunday night, and I think that'll be fine for Monday's video. Although that would mean I won't be able to record Monday's video till maybe either Sunday night or the usual, or what used to be the usual was Monday morning. So I think I'll just do that. Assuming that the anniversary is on the 23rd, which is Friday, which would be perfect. Although we won't get any news probably until later this week or next week. No, probably later this week or early next week. I think. I think. But since we are basically down a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, almost a week and a half to the half anniversary. I know we've already had a few predictions with Gentle Donna being the half anniversary banner. Heck, I even saw could I could even see Verxina, even Orferv could even be the half anniversary banner. But besides those three, who else do you think could be released? The only reason I'm asking is because what are the chances that they'll release a character, an Uma that we won't like, which I highly doubt they'll do that because, well, we'll see. I highly doubt they'll do that because the half anniversary obviously is the perfect time to get people to to start wailing for the whales, you know, to swipe their cards so they can get the character, the half anniversary character. But I don't know. I don't know. Who do you guys think could it be besides those three? Could it be an Uma, one of the new Umas, either from the first batch or second batch? Actually, I highly doubt it could be from I don't know. I think, well, the reason why I'm kind of hesitant because, or obviously, Orfur and Gentle Donna was part of the first batch during the anniversary, but the second, I'm kind of doubting the second batch because they're more recent. I don't think we'd see them in the half anniversary. Maybe from the first batch because Gentle Donna and Orfur, heck, maybe even Espora City or No Reason. You never know. You never know. If they do end up doing like Espora City or No Reason, I'd probably be more inclined not to pull for them and most likely just go focus on the support cards. But if it's like Gentle Donna or Ferv or Xena, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna have to rely on the free pulls for the support cards, which wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, let me know your predictions on the upcoming half anniversary. Nova did say he's predicting 2 Umas. If they do that, and I won't forget this Kamo Musume 2-week anniversary. I guess it really is the second anniversary or second week anniversary. However you saying it. Ooh, hiccups. Anyways, the last comment from Nova says update on Zenless Zone 0, so I'm expecting this is from the polls. I just swiped 100, there it is, and I threw at the gacha. Surprisingly, I got the cop chick in that one roll. In just one roll. Then I decided to go for her weapon. Got an SSR in the first pull, and that wasn't it. It was a random one that helps with stun users. Not sure what that means, but I just gave it to Anby. Oh, hold on. If it's what I think it is, it could be the same one as mine. As the one I got. When I got my first S rank after Rena in the standard banner, I got a weapon. But let me see. Or was it before Rena? I don't remember. But let me see. What was it? Go to this. Let me just go to Anby. I'm pretty sure it'll be there. Oh. I think if it's this, if it's called the restrained S rank weapon for stunned, I'm pretty sure it's the same one that I have on my Anby, which works perfectly for her. Works perfectly for her. Although I will say, since you did get Juyu in, but hold on, let me finish your comment because I do want to see if you got the weapon. I'm not sure what I mean. Gave it to Anby. Then I just rolled until all the rocks are gone. where the last pull gave me her weapon. I'd say it was worth it since now I just need to focus on making a second team. So I still haven't decided if I wanted to pull for Zhu Yuan's weapon. The reason being is because I have a pretty decent 4-star weapon or A rank weapon for her, and I feel like I can just save it for Qingyi because I feel like I'm gonna go for Qingyi's weapon. And this is where I'm like saying that maybe you should. I know you're gonna pull for Jane Doe. I have a big feeling that you want to pull for Jane Doe, and that you're most likely gonna skip Qingyi. But if you do think about pulling for Qingyi, it's only because she will most likely work perfect with Zhu Yuan, which is the cop chick, and which will allow you to use Anbi for your second team instead. That's at least my thought process right now, and because not only because I do want to pull for Qingyi, but because she'll basically be, I'm pretty sure what you're gonna do with Anbi would be Zhu Yuan, Anbi, and Nicole, which I'm just replacing Anbi with Qingyi, and then I can use what's her face? Anbi for my second team because I don't have a stun or I guess an anomaly debuffer for my Eyes team, which is Ellen and Shokaku. And obviously Anbi would just work in general as a stunner for pretty good stunner for any team, I would say. So yeah. She's just basically gonna be like the main debuffer, stunner, whatever for the second team. If I pull for Qingyi or get Qingyi. But that's my plan. You do what you do. It's just a little, you know, kind of a like a recommendation in a way, but it's your account, so you do what you're gonna do. Because I feel like you would prefer saving your currency from phase 1 at least to save for Jane Doe. I believe Jane Doe is phase 2. Yeah, should be. But other than that, congrats on pulling for or getting Zhu Yuan and her W engine. But yeah, the reason why I'm hesitant on pulling for her weapon is because I want to pull for Qingyi's weapon instead, so Anbi can keep the S rank with her. The I guess more of the standard banner S rank. So yeah, that's at least my plan. Other than that, thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. And the last couple comments are gonna be from Tanoki. First one says, yeah, I did drop one comment, which was on the way back from work. I was meant to watch a video and answer any questions you had, but I fell asleep. All good. All good. No worries. Next comment says, I have mentioned it. I am from Singapore. My bad for forgetting. My bad for forgetting. Nova had responded saying, I've been to Singapore once. I can't believe it's smaller than Taiwan. You know, out of all the things, I didn't expect that to be the thing you would say. If I'm being honest, I didn't expect that to be the thing you would say. But thank you, Nova, for replying. Next one says, wasn't so much referring to the plastic versus glass bottle material. Oh. But rather the lid that unscrews. They could, in theory, make a plastic one like the old bottle ones, where it would take breaking open the bottle to obtain. The marble. Wait. So is it still a glass bottle, but it just has a lid? Or is it a plastic bottle with a lid? I was just assuming it was plastic, so in theory, to me, that was already just easier to, I guess, integrate a lid in a way. But I guess it would be the same for glass bottles, huh? But regardless, if there's a lid, that does make it easier. I have wondered myself, without breaking the bottle, if I could remove the marble out of the ramune bottle. That's a big no. That's a big no. And then the last comment from Tanoki says, it is 100% possible to get an S dirt from G. Just more RNG involved. Really? Because G is definitely the lowest of the aptitude ranks. So I wasn't quite sure if that was possible. So knowing that it's possible, but I'm assume it's like heavy good RNG for that, because even for seeing Eugen trying to get twin turbos to an S from an E, I think, or an F. No, I think it's an F. Let me actually see. Twin turbo, twin turbo, an F. Oh wait, no, a G also for short distance. He was using it for short distance. Even that took him some really good RNG. If I remember correctly, that he did get an S in short distance, but I know it took him a good amount of tries. So dang, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I can do it with what I have, because obviously I feel like besides the RNG of the training with through inheritance, I feel like it might have to do, it's like some part might have to do with the parents. It might just have to be like a good parent compared to like a crappier parent. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm a stick to an E if it's possible for myself. An F or a G I try to avoid most of the time. Most of the time. Regardless if it's an Uma I like or not. Because I know with my parents it's gonna be tough. At least harder for myself. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Tanoki and Nova. I was just making sure, I was refreshing the comments to see if there's any more. But it doesn't look like there's any more comments, so thank you once again, Tanoki and Nova, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always, for the continuing support and all that. But here we are, pretty much. Yeah, I think we got an S in both mile distance and dirt. At least it looked like it did. I wasn't sure if we had gotten one of them. There we go. Now this would be the ideal time to have a good run, but I'm not too sure if that's going to be the case. Yeah. Although I guess a quick update. I tried catching up on some stuff in other gachas. I would say Starville was the one that I most caught up with. Mostly. Genshin I haven't done squat. Snowbreak, I need to check. At the current time, I need to check if I still have time to do the weekly that I'm missing. And I think I'm okay with some of the other stuff, but I'm just not too sure. Also, I need to also check the other stuff in Zenless. I want to try and see if I can get the... What is it? side commissions, all of the side commissions I have remaining done prior to 1.1. It's just a personal thing. I just want to have peace of mind that I have it all done, and I don't want to come back to it later. Only because I want to start focusing on other games. Only that reason. But with 1.1 coming up, that's going to be a couple more things for me to do. So, which is all good. But I really do need to catch up on Genshin this week. I still need to do the one exploration quest for Wuthering Waves before the update this week as well, so yeah. I'm just thinking right now, so we'll just see what happens. I think for sure later today I will upload and post the Kaleda. I wasn't able to post it on Friday, as it was pretty obvious since I didn't post it. So I'll post that later today. And I think there'll be like another day or two before 1.1. I need to check when 1.2 is for Wuthering Waves because I don't want to post another Agent Story video the same day. Unless it's at nighttime, then it doesn't matter. Oh, actually, I want to do this because I'll at least get to raise my energy. There's potential for this run. Yeah, I wouldn't say, because I just remembering Nova's comment with Princess Connect, Pretty Derby, and what was it? Counterside. For me, is this week with Wuthering Waves and Zelda Zone Zero, and then next week with the half anniversary, and that's pretty much it for me for August. I'm gonna assume Genshin is not gonna be until like next month because that's when their 4-year anniversary is. 4? 3? Whatever number it is, I don't necessarily remember, but whatever that number is, it's coming up. Which means an update to the story, which means more things for me to do in Genshin. That's story related, so it doesn't take me a little bit longer. Don't know how I feel about it, but whatever. Need to find time. That's what I need to do. I don't know if I mentioned it. I did finish Blue Exorcist. I just haven't started watching the next anime yet. I'm actually thinking of maybe watching Mashley Season 2 or going into or rewatching Season 1 of the Slime Isekai, just so I can get a refresher of Season 1 before going into Season 2, and then I believe Season 3 is the most recent one. That's another option that I could do. Or I could do the same thing, basically just rewatching Data Live and catching up as a whole. That's also another option. But pretty much this past weekend, I just been focusing on, well, what I was watching. What I meant by focusing is I ended up watching Formula Drift Seattle because one of the drifters that I'm rooting for the last round, I think it was St. Louis. He got in a really bad accident or crash to where it looked like, oh, his car was done and it looked like his season was done. But in 2 weeks, I would just say 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, they were able to rebuild another car, and I had to keep watching. I had to watch it. Along with that, I was also watching a tournament that's going on for Smash Ultimate. And other than that, yeah, recorded also the rest of the agent story, so now I have that out of the way. I know there's gonna be one more coming out in the 1.1 for Ching Yi, and yeah, I'm not gonna rush the agent story ones if like, yeah, I'm just gonna check on whenever the banners come out. Because I think the Zenless one comes out on Wednesday or Tuesday. I want to say Wednesday. And then Wuthering Waves. Actually, Wuthering Waves, I'm not even sure. That could be either or. I also, so also I've noticed that my game also hasn't froze in a while, which is definitely a good thing. Ooh, you know, I just realized I didn't finish the dates. Oh well. I could, in theory, technically finish the dates because I will still get more guts out of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just finish the date. That's my fault. Oh well. That's okay. I'm kind of iffy about whether or not this training would be good enough. So we'll see. Are we doing? I don't think we're doing the Arima, are we? I think we've been done with her goals. But also, all the extra runs that I did over the weekend, all pretty much was the Hishi Amazons and the Aguri Caps that I trained. I think even the few Maruzenskys were pretty much just all in the UEs. Hishi Amazons was averaging UE4 to UE6. Cap was averaging like just UE4s, if anything. Not too high, not too low, but yeah. Not too much of a special runs. I don't really remember the Maruzensky ones, but let's see if we can get guts a little bit higher. 100 something. That would really help a lot. Or we'll speed beat a one, I guess. Oh, ooh, okay. I needed that actually, because then I definitely needed 2 turns to get that done with. But now that I'm able to get that in 1 turn, I have a chance to get wise in the next one. But then again, my whole goal was to try and get guts and wise to the point where I don't need to worry about them in the last 3 turns basically, so I can just use the last few turns on speed, because it's the most amount of training I can get. At least that's how I've seen it, at least. Although this might be a good placeholder if the speed gets high enough, at least. At least that's what I'm thinking. Although, hold on. I might not need to work on Wise. I might not need to. So we get another 24. That'll be what, 1110? Another 24. I think we'll be okay. Well, let's see how much speed we're gonna get. I know for a fact I do want to work on speed though. Because at least if I could work on speed this turn and the next turn, and they're good. See, this is not bad. This will at least get me closer to 1600. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I just want to see how much speed I can get out of this. Because there's still a chance I can get 1700, which is the ideal. The ideal amount I want, even if it's not going to be max, at least around 1700. Did I do this? No, I didn't. Good thing I caught it. Because I'm going to need that 24. I'm assuming I'm still get 24 out of this for Wise. That is at least my assumption. I don't know how you're supposed to get 25k. 20k I'm barely reaching. Well, let's see. Do we still get 24? Okay, we got 25 this time, not just 24. So we should be at 11, I guess? Unless I got an extra Wise somewhere. Yeah, 11. Ooh. That's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. No. Please? Please? A good shuffle? I saw it with Guts in the first turn of the Ura finals. Ooh, that's a bad one. That's a bad that's a bad one. That's disgusting. No. I guess I'll man. I guess I'll just give myself the insurance to get Wise to 1200 by getting it to 1200. Man, if I had gone at 1700, this would have at least been a good placeholder. I know that stamina is not reaching the 700 I want, so to kind of make that up, I do get a recovery skill. So I'm gonna just do that just in case for this Maruzensky, because I don't actually remember if any of the other ones I have are as good as what possibly this one can be. But I do have a feeling that a lot of the other ones have reached speed around 1700, maybe a couple of them or a few of them. But I don't know if this one would be the best one because of speed being in the 1600s. At least it should be in the 1600s. Okay. Start at the bottom. Gravity skills. Mile distance. That. Yeah, a lot of my thing just goes to these skills here. Did I did. I think I'm gonna just okay, it's gonna require me to really think about it. I don't want to, but I have to consider. have to consider my options now. Just a little bit more. Honestly? I didn't even get a recovery skill, so that's another thing. I might have to give up on concentration. Do this. I do want to get corner recovery at least, so I think I'm gonna have to give up on this. No. Yeah. Is there anything I could just... No, all of these are just like gold skills. Okay. Whatever. I'd rather get the recovery skill though. I guess I'll just give up the mile one. Then I'll grab the corner recovery. Like I said, this is most likely just gonna be a placeholder unless I had a placeholder this whole time. But we ended off with 1639 on speed, 590 on stamina, 1308 on power, 1243 on guts, 1261 on wise, an S aptitude on both dirt and mile distance, which is the preferred. Although if I only do end up getting it for just either or, then it's totally fine with me as well. Though I think I would prefer to get it on dirt more. But yeah. A UE3, not bad. Well, not bad for me because you know, the whole can't reach UD thing still a thing, so it's the best I can do at the moment. Why am I getting turf? Why did I get turf? Yeah, I think I most likely have gotten better one. Yeah, I didn't even make it in my top 3, so let me check the comments one more time just to be sure. Okay. I was just making sure that Eugen or Nazme have not added another comment. Maybe even, you know, return from Ren if she ever decides to comment again. But other than that, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys did make... Whoa. I'm going to just repeat it. If you guys did make this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know how your guys' weekend were. Let me know what you guys thought of the run I did with Maruzensky for today's video. And if there's anything else you guys want to talk about it, whether if it's about anime, whether if it's about other games, or anything else you want to talk about, or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section. As long as it's appropriate, I will respond to it. And if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. The circle ID should have been going on as I have been ending this video for you guys, but just give that a search. It is called Shoo. Once you give that a search, click request join and head back to the comment section and let me know that you sent a request. Also letting me know what your in-game name is, just so I can make sure that the account that I'm accepting is yours, so I can match them and make sure that I'm not accepting anyone else. And that is pretty much it. So, oh, and also let me know down in the comments what your predictions are for the half anniversary banner. That is not was it Orferv, Gentle Donna, and Verxina, because one of them could most likely be the half anniversary, but I want to see what Umas you think could also be the half anniversary banner I guess rate up character banner. But yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.